Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel, and today we're going to be talking about the interior of my Volvo S80. So for those of you who don't know, this is my cheap auction Volvo S80. I bought it for £1,500 at the start of January, no, it's the end of January, and yeah, she's turned out to be an absolute bargain. This is probably one of the best ways of getting into a luxury car for very little money. And today we're going to be looking at the interior and why this thing is so awesome. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So as you can see, we've got our digital dials here, the analog around the outside, and you get two displays on the inside, and these are fantastic. You can scroll through lots of information, and they're just a nice, easy to look at, really. You've got a nice big clock in here. Hang on, let me I'll stick the key in. We've also got our push to start here, and here's the key. And if we press the start button, as you can see, we've got the clock and everything, and then we can scroll through various bits of information once the engine started. But yeah, so that side of things is fantastic. I love the way that these dials go around the outside as well. They just look cool. Then on the interior, we've got all the controls you'll ever need, cruise control, and we've got our telephones, stuff like that. Nice big. This is an R design, this car, so it's got a bit of a fancier steering wheel. And what I like about it is that all of this sort of metal, all here is cold to the touch, so you sort of know it's a genuine, high quality bit of engineering. Looking at the centre stack, as you can see, we've got our radio here, and then a lot of buttons, and there's a lot of bad reviews about all these buttons, but actually, you know what, I personally quite like them. If we take a look, we've got all the phone numbers here. Yes, no one is ever going to remember everyone's phone number to write it in, but if you're involved in an accident, rather than having to type it, you literally just go 999 green, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Then we've also got our sort of the infotainment control interface here, which is essentially just your directional arrows, and your enter, exit, and your menu as well. So it's nice and easy. The climate control settings again are nice and easy to use, and it doesn't get more obvious than that, than having a button the shape as a human that you can use. So yeah, that's all fairly easy. And obviously we've got heated seats. These are available as well with ventilated seats, and we've got dual zone climate control there. Then we've got our automatic shifter here, super easy to use, not even going to bother talking about that. But in terms of the comfort of this thing, I don't think I've ever sat in a more comfortable car. This car is easily the most comfortable car ever made. It must be. Volvo actually consult spinal orthopedic surgeons to determine the best seat design for sort of back health, so that you can literally sit in this thing and munch miles all day long and still be comfortable. This is one of the only cars that I've ever sort of been in for a long period of time without getting any sorts of aches and pains, so that is very much appreciated. Then in here we just have various bits of storage. We've got two cup holders there, and a nice big storage bin in here. And as you can see, we have a remote, but I'll go into that in a minute. We also have our USB and aux, and that's the aux making a noise because it's touching something. But again, this is a nice big cubby for stuff. You can put pretty much anything you want in there. So yeah, let's get into what this remote is for. Hopefully, there we go. You can hear it whirring into life, the sat nav system, and now it's going to go away again because I haven't started the engine. But yeah, so that system you can watch DVDs on. You can use it as a sat nav. Granted, the sat nav is over 10 years old, so it's not going to be the best, and it's actually quite entertaining. I might do a full video on it, trying to get somewhere with the 10-year-old sat nav, because it's quite a funny experience to use. In here we then have a huge glove box. As you can see, it is huge. That water bottle, there's like another two behind it. Then you've got our pen holders, and that's just one of the things I love about Volvo, is everything's thought out. So you've even got little holders for your pens there. We've also got some storage behind the centre console here, which again is awesome. So you can see my leg on the other side there, which is a useful little place for just sticking even just like a water bottle or something. It's got a nice little grippy mat in there, which keeps things secure. So from that point of view, this car's got loads of storage. Even the door bins are massive as well. Moving into the back, you have absolutely loads of room in the back. I've had 4 people in this car on a 200-mile road trip, and they said again that it was the most comfortable car they've ever had. You'll notice you've got rear vents for your rear passengers as well on these B pillars, which are controlled up here. So yeah, guys, this car is probably one of the best cars I've ever been in terms of interior comfort and to daily drive. It's just built for munching miles. So if you're looking for a nice little bargain luxury commuter car, then this has got to be it. If you spend a lot of time in your car, then look no further than the Volvo P3 series S80, or also the V70 if you want a bit of extra practicality. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.